Hi everyone and welcome to this video which is all about my life and my story till now. In this video I cover some information about my move to the UK as a child, my educational background, my career history so far, and why I began making YouTube videos. Stay tuned till the end of the video if you're interested to find out why. I was born in India and moved to the UK age 5. My parents decided that they wanted a better financial future and better access to education for me, and so we moved to the UK. I couldn't speak a word of English, and with a name like Love, as you can imagine, I definitely faced my fair share of primary school bullying. As my parents were immigrants into the UK, we definitely had some financial struggles growing up as my parents tried to save money to buy our first residential home. A lot of my friends had the latest consoles, the latest mobile phones, and they had nice houses, branded clothes, received pocket money, and so on growing up, whereas I didn't receive any of these things. As a result, as a teenager, I always felt that my parents were quite strict and that they gave me a hard time growing up, but in reality, I've grown to realise that over the last 5 years, they've actually done so well, and they've done so well in raising me and being great parents. Anyway, after going through primary school and secondary school, I had a fairly normal childhood and got some decent results for my A-levels. I studied maths, economics and biology at A-level and received grade A in maths, A star in economics and an A in biology. After this, I chose to do economics at Loughborough University. I really wanted to work in financial services, and I also grew up watching a TV show called Suits, which in case you haven't seen, is all about high-flying American lawyers, which inspired me to work for an American firm. I was fortunate enough to do my placement year at Goldman Sachs, followed by a summer internship at JP Morgan, working as an accountant in both companies. After graduating, I started my career working as an analyst at Goldman Sachs as an accountant in the finance division. After this, I then transitioned into the role that I'm doing now, which is working as an analyst at Legal & General Investment Management, which is Legal & General's investment management arm, what we refer to as LGIM. Finally, this brings me on to my YouTube journey. In my spare time, I make videos on early careers, so things like how to make your CVs, cover letters, how to get graduate jobs, etc. I also make videos on books, health and well-being, and happiness. In addition, I also have my own podcast, so while I was at university and I had no work experience, I had no idea what role in company would best suit my interest, passion, and skill set. As a result, to help university students learn more about the different career paths available to them post-graduation, I've started a new podcast known as the Gentle Guidance Podcast. The aim of this podcast is to have conversations with lots of different guests to provide an insight to students and graduates about the different career paths and options available to them post-graduation. The guests that I invite onto each episode share their career journeys, their role overviews, what they enjoy about their role, some of the challenges they face, their career advice, and so much more. If you enjoyed this video and are interested in more videos about the topics that I mentioned, please feel free to like and subscribe.